So you're producing plays about animals with children. You know, theatre. There are many concepts around theatre and how theatre should be developed within the stage. There are many different types of stages, and so in this case we're talking about classical theatre, Italian type stage, and animals, which is in my experience we go straight into action technique. Yeah, using the body.
Using the body, exactly.
And reflecting what we want to tell, because theatre is about telling something to an audience, right? I guess it's this. Again, from my experience, what I should do, what I would do was is going to like turn around and how many tools do I have? Let's see. How do I approach this, right? It's not a movie, it's not TV, which is different to a movie camera, it's not street theatre. Okay, I have to portray an animal. So we have to focus the whole thing on the body, because at the animal kingdom is all about the physicality of what's happening. And the difference between animals and humans is that humans are aware that they're humans, and animals are not. So humans have what animals have, but animals don't have what humans have, right? So humans could bring down all that awareness into just being animals, right? And sometimes you have humans which are animals.
Check.
But well, they're actually working from within that energy, which is really low and earth-based, if you want, and it's connected to that instinct and that animal within, right? An actor, I believe, is a great observer, and is out there all the time, just getting information. Because then you get to work, before you get on stage you have to work a lot from, some people say you have to work on the 5 W's, why, what, who, where and when, and then some say you have to work on images, depending on what you're doing.
What kind of images?
Well, for example, I want to cry, I relax.
Mental.
I start thinking about my mother when she hit me, and that brings an emotion to my present, let's say, and it generates some reaction physically that the outcome is what I need for the play. So I start crying. One of the techniques uses images to create a moment in the present, an image from the past or from some creation, and I basically see 2 issues with that. One is that you're actually, if you go back and remember your mother hitting you, and then you come forward with that emotion, because you have to cry within the script, and you start crying because of that, you're actually crying, you're not acting. So one of the things with that is that when the scene is over, you have to get over the emotion you've created, you brought forward, right? And the other issue with that is that the images get wasted, get worn out. So
it doesn't have the same effect.
So it doesn't have the same effect. You start going up in your emotional tonal scale internally. So first time you recur to that image and you see your mother hitting you, you cry. The second time you get angry. Third, fourth, fifth time you start laughing. So it doesn't generate the same emotion. It probably helps you to clean up your but it's more psychological. So with the physical thing, actors I think should be great observers, should be very analytical towards what they have to do when they have a script. And when you're working with children, there's a lot about copying and about what they've experienced, about what they know of real life. I always tell the story about this blind guy. I was watching this guy in the street buy a bottle of soda, and he's blind. He has his cane and he's completely blind. and he grabs a bottle, drinks. And then I'm watching him, and there's something really weird about it. He's not measuring the distance between his hand to the end of the bottle. He knows where it is, right? So then you get actors buying a bottle, acting blind, and doing this, right? And because that's what supposedly a blind mind would do, right? It makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's not the case.
He knows it.
The guy would never hit his teeth with a bottle because he knows what it is, right? So they often say a good actor, if when acting drunk, there are different levels of drunkenness, right? You can be completely destroyed. But when you have to act drunk, the bad actor will try to be drunk, and the good actor will try to be sober. So that's something. Yeah, that's interesting.